Last month, I convinced my friends to head to the Philippines with me. This is myself, Jacob and Sanath. The plan was to embark on an adventure across the Philippines from Palawan Island to Luzon and head further north for a couple of weeks to shoot a travel film. This is episode 2. Walk back now. Walk back and get his phone. After getting off the trike to a hostel, Jacob realised he lost his phone. Jacob lost his phone. We're gonna go and find it now because we dropped it on the way to our hostel. So at the moment, we know that someone has a phone because every time we call the phone, they end the call quickly. So we just give them a warning saying that the phone's being tracked, and if they don't give it back, then we'll go to the place, I guess. In the meantime, we went back to the hostel to grab some help from the staff. The aim was, if we were to find the location, to hopefully find the person who has taken the phone, and with the help of Rose, one of the staff members, to confront them. Basically, we tracked the phone now, and we're about to go find it with the hostel staff members because they can initiate this. We found the location, so yeah. Heading out into the night in a new place wasn't ideal, but luckily we had Rose and her driver with us. After hitting the location, the pin on the maps kept moving, but Rose was persistent and she kept ringing the phone. And they managed to pick up.
Pangalan mo kasi, your name? Kenneth. Sige. Antayin ka namin dito, ha? Nasaan ka ba? Malapit ka lang ba dito? Hello? Hello?
Let's hope, Jake.
Yeah.
And a few minutes later, this happened. Jake, Kip, hug him.
Hug.
Thank you.
Kuya, maraming salamat. Grabing
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Holy shit, Jake,
wow.
turn of events. Holy, there it is.
Ay, sorry. Maybe you can give even a...
The next day, feeling relieved that we didn't lose the phone, on the second night of our trip, everyone was feeling great. And we decided to rent scooters to drive around for the day.
Whatever speed you guys send us, I go, alright?
Oh, what are you doing, Jack? What?
Naughty boy.
That's a $5 fine for public urination.
Tomorrow we were going to have a massive day, so we got back for an early night in. Basically we're on a boat now, we're heading, I don't know, for about 7 hours on this boat, Jake?
Yeah, it's sunset, man.
Yeah.
So I'm like, even more than that maybe.
It's gonna be intense.
Maybe 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm sweating like fuck.
Jumping off a couple meters off the roof.
Couple meters?
Couple meters. It feels a lot.
I think it's 4 meters.
It feels a lot bigger than that, bro.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Lemon. Oh, that lemon. Woo! 4 days, bro. 4 days. Okay, enough of that. We met so many tourists from different parts of the world on this boat. I'm not one to normally go to these tours, because you'd expect rowdy drunk people. And it doesn't usually end well, but we carried the party straight back to our hostel until the sun rose.
See ya.
Bye guys.
And off we went back to Puerto Princesa to fly to our next place, Manila. And looking back as I edit this at 3 AM in the morning, El Nido was one of the best places I've ever traveled to. All the people we met were incredible people, and I'm gutted I didn't get everything on camera. Moving forward, it took us 5 hours to get back, and we checked back into our first hostel when we arrived and awaited our morning flight to the capital. Lacking on a ton of sleep, we soldiered on to our morning flight. Alright, basically we're heading to Manila now from Puerto Princesa. So we spent about 5 or 4 days in El Nido and about 2 days in PP. Now we're just gonna travel to the top of Philippines, say the northern part of Luzon, and explore the rice terraces, the volcanoes, Mount Pinatubo, and ride Fort Force. And yeah, it's gonna be another whole week of that to be in store for us. It's gonna be lit.
Ladies and gentlemen, for safety reasons, passengers carrying e-cigarettes on board are required to switch them off and ensure that the batteries are removed and kept stable throughout the flight. Please be informed that charging of e-cigarettes is prohibited on board here.
Off our flight, we headed straight to our third hostel to settle in for what is going to be a hectic week ahead of us. Our energies were still high. We were still excited to be able to take on the Mount Pinatubo volcano in a few days, and to also head further north to Batad. But for now, a rest day in Manila was what we needed, because we didn't know what we were about to get ourselves into in the next days. We were driving and just broke down in the middle of the road, and yeah, the engine's fucked up. On our way to the Batad terraces from Banaue.